Hello everyone and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to do a related samples t-test using SPSS. In this video I'm using version 25, but if you're using a different version, these instructions should work for pretty much any version of SPSS that you're using. Okay, so in this example I'm doing activity 6.2 from our textbook. And here we have data from people where we're again looking at the impact of a documentary film and a course about the dangers of cell phone use. And we're looking at people's usage of the cell phones in their cars before and after that documentary training. So we're not asking about their intent to use it. It's not a survey, but it's actually looking at the amount or how often they use cell phones while driving. Okay. So to do a t-test here, we're going to click on Analyze, Compare Means, Paired Samples t-test. And now I'm going to move before over and then after into the box. Now this is going to subtract as before minus after when it computes the t-test. Had I entered it as after minus before, it would have just subtracted in the opposite direction. Either way is fine, you just have to be aware of what it's doing when it's doing that analysis. Okay, to run the analysis you just click on OK, and that will show us your paired samples t-test. So the mean before using the program was 5.67 and it went down to 5.19 afterwards. And then we have our ends and standard deviations and standard errors for each of those means. The difference between the means between 5.67 and 5.19 is 0.472 with a standard deviation of 1.158 with a standard error of 0.193. Our 95% confidence interval shows us that we can be 95% sure that the true mean difference is somewhere between 0.08 and 0.86, and then our t is 2.446 with the p two-tailed of 0.02. In this case we're doing a two-tailed t, so this one makes sense. Right? So that's pretty strong evidence against the null, and we're seeing a decrease in people's actual use of cell phones after this programming, this documentary. Okay? SPSS does not provide for you effect sizes or standardized effect sizes with confidence intervals around them. And so if you want to obtain those, you're going to need to use a different program if you're using SPSS. And there's another video showing you how to do that here. Okay? But otherwise, that is basically what you need to do the analyses for this activity. The last thing you can do is graph the data. And in order to graph it, you can click on Analyze, Compare, Descriptive Statistics, and Explore. And we can move before and after into that list. And under the plots, we can ask for a histogram there, and we can look at our data that way. Okay. So we have histogram before and after, and we also have box plots before and after. Right? This isn't the only way to get graphs in SPSS. There are other options, but that's one way to get that. Okay, so that is what you need to do activity 6.2 in SPSS. All right, I hope that helps, and good luck.